Steve, Heather, Tisk, Schmancy, variety show.
Oh my god, you guys are killing me. What's going on? We're just
with this
oh
man.
my, we're just gonna jump right into it. What the fuck, you guys?
Hey, I'm in the middle again.
Yeah, I think it's
Whoever gets on the call first.
well, it's the list of members as they were added, I think. So I'm the first person because I started the list, and then as you guys are something.
This is the same layout we had last time.
Right, because when I made the message in Discord, the group message, that's how I added people.
And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how this thing came to a screeching halt.
You can do it too, for a low cost of your life. Whoop.
It's only
There we go.
25 easy installments of $29.99.
Or one
Now,
giant
29
injection of fuck you.
Like, comment, subscribe, do all the great things.
Also,
And that is how the Fancy
you.
Schmancy web show ended after 2 episodes.
this is the third episode.
He wasn't here.
Welcome to the third episode.
Number 3.
Yeah, but I'm saying we've only had 2 full episodes.
Oh, we have to do our Sneak. You got your alerts in line.
Alerts are ready, man.
Oh, shit, dog.
Hosty schmosty, thank you, sir.
Posty schmosty.
Trying to eat my
Oh.
name.
Don't eat it.
Hi, people. Severus is off camera because he's in a no camera zone. That's a real thing. I'm not making that up.
What's going on, Steve? Could get even. On.
Hey, it's Steve already.
Steve already.
Steve already. Season 1 out on
Yeah.
VHS yet? It's on Laserdisc, my dude.
Laser.
Laserdisc. You ever heard of that?
Fuck is laser disc?
Oh, shit, dog.
There's a schmosty hosty. Thank you, sir.
Imagine a
Laserdisc is like
CD.
laser tag, but cooler.
Yeah, it's like a CD, like a DVD, but the size of a record.
It's fucking huge and
on
weird.
crack.
Oh yeah. Tam Tam has the secret in Nim on a laser.
Wow.
It's kind of rad.
Shit is awesome.
You know, when I was in 5th grade, I wrote a sequel to that book,
Yeah,
and then in 7th
I'm gonna
grade,
have to.
I found out there's an actual sequel.
I know you have a copy of it somewhere.
My mom probably does.
I'm gonna have to get a hold of your mom.
Oh,
Say, Mom.
oh, wait.
Ma.
Again.
My mom's a nice lady.
Yeah, I know.
Ew.
She makes the best tea. Sweeter apple pie.
Tay and wind. I didn't do a tweet. Someone else's turn to tweet.
Yeah.
I got in trouble last time, so I'm off.
Your tweet was bad?
My tweet was bad, and I feel bad.
You should feel bad.
Tweet the
Bad
twats.
tweets.
Chat. All right, so Twitter. Oh.
MySpace is something. Yeah, let's all just start putting stuff on MySpace. Good job,
Back to
Steve.
Yes.
MySpace.
Is this where we can say to Steve we can say okay boomer? Is that a no? That's not appropriate.
Has he grown up to a boomer yet?
I don't know. We should just call him one just because. Not old enough. Damn it, Steve! Get older already.
No, Steve, take your time.
Fine, Steve. Do what you want. Fine. My schmancy is about as fancy as it's gonna get.
Oh hell yeah!
We have some topics because things happened this week. One of my topics is I'm tired of going to the directories of Mixer the top streams and seeing
Yeah.
all these like redonkulously shouldn't be there streams. I know that Twitch is I don't know, like 1 week it's one way and 1 week it's the other way, but like I know that I think for every platform just about like this whole 24/7 stream thing. I don't like it. Have you guys seen that?
No.
So like there's one that comes to mind, like Canned mentioned a piece of toast, but the one that I've seen is
Oh,
Gandalf.
That was Sev.
Oh, Seb mentioned a piece of toast, sorry.
Yeah.
But the one that I've seen, like I said, it's Gandalf. And it's just like a GIF. The same GIF.
With a meme of him going.
Yeah, like on repeat with like music in the background. And there's like supposedly what's happening in the chat is people are showing up and then like following each other.
yeah, it's like the follow for follow, follow for follow stuff goes on.
I don't know, like
Fancy.
does that piss
Time
anybody
to
off?
get.
Yeah.
I mean,
I
like
mean, it doesn't make any sense.
it doesn't piss me off because I feel like I'm missing out, but it pisses me off because there's like a whole bunch of people who feel like they're getting something out of that.
The only thing, I mean, it doesn't piss me off because it doesn't affect me. Well, I guess to a degree it does. I mean, it's like you just show up, you follow somebody. What the hell are you doing?
Looking at you.
Oh, it's like I don't give a shit. Doesn't affect me.
I mean,
That's my answer.
no, I like that, and I totally respect that answer because like I wish I could be that way, because to me it just pisses me off, like, and not because like I said, like I feel like I'm missing out, but it's because there's people who think like that's how easy it is. Like, hey,
Yeah,
all I
guess-
gotta do is get these numbers in this certain spot, and look at me now, I'm fucking perfect. Like,
And then you can do whatever you want, and it never goes away.
Yeah. I mean, I guess it's one of those things where, you know, I mean, hell, you guys see my numbers anytime you pop into a stream, and they're not great, but I don't give a shit. But what is there, for the most part, I like to feel like I've put in a little bit of work and earned those.
No, and I believe all of us have done that. Like, that's why I think it upsets me the most, is because like there's people like us out there who are like, quote unquote, doing it right or whatever, and like, you know, the people who show up are actual real people, and we've like made friends with them, and they're like real people. I can't actually say that someone named like, you know, Bunnyfucker 900 is a real person. Like, that's a crazy name
Thanks, Dave.
for it to be like a real person. But
You inspired that screen name.
but like real enough to where this person and I have a connection, and not just
Right.
like I found your screen name in a list of other screen names and I just hit follow randomly. Like, there's a huge difference, I think, between someone coming in to your stream and checking your content out and hit the follow button versus like, you know, hey, I'm watching Gandalf do this.
An actual member of your community.
Yeah, or even like, okay, so in my case, I guess, Sneak, you'd be really one of the first people that I interacted with this when I started my journey, as you like to call it.
Right.
And then at
We
some
have our own
point,
Gandalf.
Canned hit the follow button. So, I mean, yeah, he might have been in your stream when you hosted me or whatever, but he wasn't obligated to follow me. So I feel like I said or did something that he was like, okay, well, I'm going to give this guy a follow and see what happens.
Right, yeah, there was
Like
real
you said,
interaction
random
there.
people.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure.
Yeah, that's one of the things that me personally, that's how I follow people. If I don't like your content, I'm not gonna follow you. It's nothing against
Yeah.
you. It's just I'm not entertained.
Right.
Yeah, or
you're
it's
not
like
engaging.
you'll do one of those courtesy follows and then never show up in their stream again. Never watch
Which-
their content.
I mean, I like their people's content, and I've followed them, and I haven't been there in a long time just because I've been so damn busy.
Well, sure. I mean, like,
But
that's
different compared to let's go.
Yeah, like I'll follow you, I'll follow you, I'll follow you, I'll follow you, I'll follow you. Make sure you guys follow me, and then you see your numbers raised by like 4
See you
people,
never.
and then that's it. Yeah, it's like now this number is this number, and literally nothing else has changed at all. I didn't learn how to stream to like more people. I haven't learned how to engage a community. I haven't figured out like the right formula to like actually get people to like my content. I've just clicked buttons.
Right.
Anybody can go through and click buttons.
Well, and I guess at the end of it, I have to say, okay, well, what are you hoping the payoffs? Are you trying to make affiliate? Or are you trying to get partnered? Because even if you have the predetermined viewer count that Mixer comes up with, which is what, 2,000 per partner?
Yeah, that's
so
the baseline.
That's the minimum.
Yeah. So you've got the minimum number, and you go and apply, and then they're going to review you, and you're not going to make partner because your content is ass. You just have an inflated number that doesn't mean anything.
Exactly.
Empty follows don't amount to. It's the
And that's
people
coming from somebody whose content is in fact ass. So I'm not, I mean, I mean,
So I learned the hard way that just because somebody hosts you and it's a huge host and it's like 1,500 people, doesn't mean you're actually going to grow your community.
That's true.
Someone knows this for sure.
I had 3 people host me, 3 big name streamers back when I was on Twitch. One was an auto host and it was like 700, 800 people and like 2 active people. Everyone else was just lurking, which is fine. And then from there, I got a host from Evil Aura and then from King Ithalian. And by the end of it, I had, 1,500 people host or in my stream. I garnered like 3 follows from that and haven't seen those 3 people since.
Yeah. Yep. So, like, I know that Mixer is supposed to be a place where the community's first and the games are first, and it's supposed to be like a place where like this shouldn't happen. I think this is exactly what people were trying to avoid when they moved to Mixer, is like the idea that you can do anything you want to, and even though it's like the obvious wrong answer, like Mixer is not going to do anything about it. What do you think they could do about it? Do you think they should suspend those channels? I don't. I think they should just give them their own directory. It's like if you're a 24/7 stream, you go to the 24/7 stream directory.
I
So, like-
agree.
So like
Right.
the 24/7 toast stream,
Yes.
it was 3 weeks in a row, 24/7, and then the channel hasn't been live since.
Yeah.
And
Right.
he was in like original art or something like that.
I was just gonna
That
ask
was his
what
channel.
directory they were in.
He was in an art channel?
Yeah.
The toast was supposed to be art?
Hey, if
Yep.
done correctly, toast is art.
Have you seen the Jesus toast
Yes.
or the Jesus grilled cheese?
Listen, like,
Grilled
Yeah.
cheeses. Get it right.
it's
Grilled cheeses.
Listen, though, like, as cool as that is, they don't deserve their own channel. And if they do deserve their own channel, then they don't deserve to be on top of every directory out there. That's my issue. Mixer's supposed to be a place where you can come and find the little guy. You can come and find the growing guy. You can come and find a specific thing. And it's supposed to be an easier place to do that. An easier place to make a connection with someone's community. And I feel like putting those guys on top of the directory, letting them stay there, the follow for follow communities, which is just going to be empty numbers, and these 24/7 streams of nothing but like bullshit screens. Like even something like Monster Cat. I fucking love Monster Cat. But Monster Cat should have its own directory. Like when I go search for 24/7 music, that's what it should be. Horn.
E.
I was wondering who that was.
So it like I don't know. I just feel like even on Twitch, if there's a place where Monster Cat belongs, there's a place where a 24/7 stream would do well. There's even people who will, and I haven't seen too much of this recently, but there used to be a whole bunch of it where you would like people would rebroadcast their old broadcasts.
Mm-hmm.
They'd go live with a rebroadcast, which I can see that's not a horrible idea. It's like running a rerun if you're talking about TV programming, but
But their category should be rerun.
yes,
not the game or
not
whatever.
live.
Yeah.
Even that, like, just give people the option to like actually categorize what's happening, and then I can search for it categorically, and we're done. You know, like, I wouldn't have a problem with that. I'm not saying that I don't think that 24 hours. Gifts and chat, yeah. 24-hour streams have their place. Like I said, I like Monster Cat's the first thing that comes to my mind. I've used Monster Cat many times, and you can just turn on their stream and turn the volume to like you match what you're playing, and you've got copyright-free music 24/7. Great idea. Like, especially if you're doing something like a sponsored stream, or you're doing something where you're going to try and like repurpose your content for YouTube, and you don't want to get any kind of violation. Like, that's a great idea. Like, to be able to have that at your fingertips is fucking awesome. I just don't understand why we would need. What? I like that cat, by the way. It's like he's doing the Thriller dance, but just not quite right.
It's more of the creeper dance.
Creeper dance. But yeah, like I just think it's really important, like that Mixer and, you know, even Twitch, like that these people, they don't necessarily have to get rid of these channels, but they have to create a place where, if that's what you want, you can go find it there, and it's not just going to be like stagnating the top of the directory.
Yes, and most of the channels that do the reruns are not
Poopy.
they're not the they're more big streamers, big content creator.
Yes, that.
You know, when guys like us are just trying to get our names out there.
Well, I mean, yeah, it's not even that. You know, like it's also about how, like, now Mixer's gonna have to like sort through, you know, X number of however many fucking people are applying for partner or whatever, right? Like, you know, now they've got to sort through dozens and dozens of these 24/7 channels. They have to look past, you know, my
Allegedly.
application to like do more and more and more of these. Well, you know, this guy has all the numbers and all the viewers and all the concurrence, and let's go check out his content. Oh, it's fucking Gandalf winking at me for the entire thing. Like, I don't know, man. Like, to me, it just seems like if you wanted to have a place, I'm not one to say yes or no to whether it belongs to the platform, but I think it belongs in its own category. That's an easy fix, in my opinion.
Yep.
Just tired of seeing
Because
it. Hates it.
And I've heard, or if I remember correctly, there are moderators, global moderators, that go around, and if you are not in your correct category, your directory, then you will be put in correct. Same as if they come in and they see you in a teen stream and you're 18 plus, they will pop you over to plus.
They've done that to me multiple times.
Yeah.
That's why I even like I stopped labeling my stream as anything besides 18 plus, because I continue to get kicked out of it. Anyways. But like,
potty mouth.
I've even thought about doing some rebroadcasts myself, because I used to have an early morning stream schedule where I was done by, like, you know, with my job around 5 or 6 in the morning, and I'd go live by 7, and then I'd be on till 2 or 3 in the afternoon, and like that was like my schedule. And when
It was a good schedule.
yeah, I actually liked it. It was a pretty good time slot for me, but things changed, and like my job changed, and like I needed to change that. So when I did change it, I thought about, like, hey, you know, what if I schedule like a rebroadcast for that time slot, but like, you know, make sure to let people know, like, hey, I'm not live this time anymore. I'm live this time now. Maybe you can come check it out. I contemplated doing that, but it didn't feel right to me. You know, because those people, just like anything else, they're gonna get the content when they want it. And if I'm there and I'm their first choice, awesome. But if I'm not there, they have a second, third, fourth, fifth choice. They're gonna find something. They're not just gonna stop looking for content then and all of a sudden now look for content like in the evening. So it just didn't feel genuine. So I didn't do it, but I know there's a place for stuff like that.
I actually tried that over on Twitch.
Rebroadcasting?
Yeah, like what I done last night, I reran the next day during the afternoon time because I would stream like 6 hours, and that was 6 hours of a rerun. And I did have a couple people jump in, but not very many. Aw, Sev just changed his picture.
Aw.
But yeah, I mean, it was like a hit and miss. I was able to rewatch my stream and see what was going on, still be there in chat if anybody was to pop in. But
How long did you do it for?
I did it.
A couple weeks?
I want to say about a month.
About a month?
About a month.
Did you see any growth at all? Did you see any
Growth?
more follows or someone like at least engaging with your content when you weren't there?
There was a couple people. Like, I was in the chat watching it. It was around the
Oh.
same time that I started. Yeah, so I was just hanging out in chat.
So you
watching...
you were watching it as well, and then people would come
Yeah.
in. They would like when they came in, did they try to talk to the stream or did they try to talk to you in chat?
Even though I had rerun in the title, they still tried to talk to
stream.
me.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So I'm like, hey, this is a rerun, but I'm still here.
I think that's what like you would see mostly. I think, you know, people
I mean-
coming in expecting you to be live, and then you're not, and it's like, what the fuck? Yeah.
There was a D&D streamer here on Mixer, and I popped into the channel, and I'm like, hey, what's going on? And then the mod was like, they're not live.
They're not live. Shut up.
I'm like, oh, thanks. Now I feel like a jackass.
See, and like, so this topic, like, it flows right into our next topic, which is, do numbers really matter? And I'm on both sides of the fence on this one.
Yeah.
Because
can I
yeah,
start?
please.
Because I've actually been thinking a lot about this even before I knew this was going to be a topic.
First of all, can I just say, I love your pink hat.
Thank you. It's my Tiny Tina Borderlands 3 hat.
It's fucking awesome.
Top tier.
I think I might know where you were going with when you said, you know, both sides of the fence.
Yeah.
I think it all depends. Well, not all depends, but I think it depends a great deal upon where you are as a streamer. For me, for somebody who I may have an end goal, I may have aspirations of partnership at some point. I also enjoy the interaction with chat. Yeah, I'd be lying if I told you my numbers didn't matter to me. I don't stress over them or anything. Full disclosure, I would like them to be higher, so everybody hit the follow button. But if you're somebody like, say, you know, not to speak for you, Sneak, but you have a considerably higher follower count than I do. Once you get to a certain threshold to reach a certain goal, I don't know that they matter as much to that person. Do I think Ninja or somebody like a King Bailey Bomb who's up, you know, 6-7 digits, is it that big a deal to them? I would obviously you still want growth, I would assume, but is it that big a deal if they go 3 or 4 days and nobody hits that button? I don't know, because I've never been in that position, but I would think when you're first starting out, yeah, it probably matters a hell of a lot more.
Well, I can tell you, like, just as kind of a side tangent here, like, the numbers I have on Mixer mostly came from children over the summer last year, when I was on, like, you know, during like cartoon time in the morning. Like, I probably got 1,000 follows over the like 6-month period of time. Never seen those kids again. So
Right.
like, you know, numbers, like you're saying, like, for me, the number that matters is the number of people chatting.
Right.
The follower number can go up. My Twitter, you know, my like all those numbers can go up, and that's cool. But like, what matters to me more than anything else is people who are actively engaging. So if I'm talking about YouTube or I'm talking about Facebook, like, if I can say I have X number of subscribers, but someone is always fucking commenting on every video that I got. Like,
Right.
I've got threads under my videos. That's more important than the number of subscribers that I have.
Right. You pop into somebody's stream and they may have, you know, 400 followers, but they've got 85 people watching
and chatting.
Chat is active. You know, if I bounce into, you know, I'll just throw his name out there because I've started watching him recently. I don't know what the etiquette on that is, but whatever. If I bounce into Bailey Bob's stream right now, right, Bailey Bomb's gonna have an active chat. You know, and you know, same thing with. The same thing is some of the people we know. Even,
I mean,
you
yeah,
know,
like Pixel. And...
Yeah, you look at Pixel. I mean, chat's always active. It's going. You pop into Umli's chat, and there's always something going on. Yeah, all those guys. Yeah,
and I can guarantee you, like, this is why I'm on the fence about it too. Is because, like, last night when me, Candon, and Sev were streaming, we ended up having like 50 people on our view count.
I didn't even realize. Like, I just was playing, and then I looked down, and I'm like, "Oh, that's awesome." And then I started playing again. I looked down again. I'm like,
"Yeah, that was neat." Okay. And like, we didn't do anything for that. That was hosts. But like, here's here's the thing, though, because we had that number, because we had that actual like listing, we were higher up in the directory,
right.
And we got a lot more visits from new people. Once we were up there, so people like Pixel and people like Umli, like once you get kind of like to where you're moving up, you have the opportunity. It's not actually gonna happen, it's not a guarantee, but you have the opportunity to engage more people because you have that higher count. So the numbers do matter when it comes to like, do you want to actively grow your community? If you're like really, really into growth right now, then you know those numbers will help you. They most certainly will. Being on everyone's auto host list has helped me immensely.
And that's where, like, for me personally, the numbers matter, because I do have somewhere I'd like to end up, which is why, you know, some of you that may be around in the mornings may have noticed I've kind of started going for a few hours in the morning, well as after work, just to try to get more exposure.
Yeah, Emily said in chat just now, I don't find my never followers as important as my regulars. Seeing people come back means more to me than new followers. And that's really important when you're talking about, like, creating depth in your community. You know, growing your community would be growing your followers. But talking to people and getting to know your regulars and having them come back, like, that's growing depth, and that's important.
The connection!
Yes! You want to be able to, like, make everyone in chat your best friend. Like as a streamer, I think that's your number one job. And obviously, it's not going to work with everyone. But I mean, you should try.
Yeah, but trying to make that connection, if you do have things you can make a connection with, fucking awesome. Back to the numbers. Yes, numbers do matter. I mean, like you both said, they do really matter. I found out, or I realized last night, whenever the numbers were getting higher, it was like the excitement between everybody was increasing. So our interactivity, our character, we were just really playing it, and it gave us energy and the drive to just push more. Does that make sense?
And I think that's how everyone's stream is.
Did you feel that too?
I've noticed, you know, I've had, I mean, a couple of y'all know my wife is one of my mods, and she's brought it up because, you know, you're a little bit different when there's more people in there, you know, and it's just, you've got more of an audience now.
Yeah, you want to be entertaining, and you want to make an impression. You want them to be like, yo, that was super fun. I'm going to come back next time.
But it didn't really start kicking up until we had the chatting.
Right.
People were chatting, so you're looking down, you're chatting with them, and then somebody else asks a question, and then you're chatting with them too, and just trying to keep it all together. And the energy of the whole entire production is elevated dramatically because there is chat interaction. I mean, numbers can be great, but it's the people in the chat that are chatting that make the difference.
And that's kind of the whole point of this whole thing at the end of the day. I can play video games and not interact by just not turning the camera on.
Right.
See, but also, like, on the opposite side of that, there's people out there that I know who have been partnered with no camera. They've never turned a camera on at all, and they've done a great job of building a community and being interactive.
Well,
like,
I meant was not.
I know what you meant. But I also think it's important. Dude, it's important to I acknowledge that, because some people just won't get on camera.
It is one of those things. It's like a 50-50. You do need it. You don't need it. You can make it either way.
Did you guys see that Adam Driver walked out of an interview?
Yeah.
The guy that played Kylo Ren.
What?
He walked out of an interview because he has a phobia of hearing or seeing himself act.
Oh shit!
And he like, that's part of his rider when he goes to do interviews and stuff, is like, you don't play clips. Like
That's funny. He and I have something in common. I have a phobia of seeing him act too.
Oh boy. He actually walked out of the interview and was like, we're not doing this anymore. So, I mean, I can understand, people who don't want to be on camera don't want to be on camera, and I think it maybe is a little more difficult. You have to be like a lot more engaging, but it's possible. It is possible. Dave, what do you think about numbers?
Their numbers.
So like tell us about, like, so recently you made affiliate.
Mm-hmm.
What were the requirements for that?
The thing that was holding me back was average viewers.
Like average concurrent viewers?
Yeah.
Over a 30-day period.
Right.
Yep.
You have to have a, what was it? 3?
3.
Yeah.
That's what it was when it first came out, I think.
Mhm.
And like,
I had a couple bad days and
right,
nobody showed up. And
a couple of empty chats, yeah.
Yeah. But had some people show up and it was good.
Right on.
No, I very much agree with them. Numbers matter to a certain extent, but having people
Right.
in chat, having that interaction, building a community, that's more important to me than 1,000 followers, 10,000 followers.
The way that I
Nobody
separate
shows up, it doesn't mean anything.
yeah, if you're just there like playing games, like, hopefully you're having fun, but you're not like building anything besides having fun, I guess. But like, I like to like separate it kind of when I'm live, I don't let numbers affect me. And then when I'm not live, I try to learn from the numbers I can see.
Yeah, I agree. I don't have a dashboard up or anything when I'm playing. Like, people are chatting, I'm talking to them after the stream.
Yep.
I get my email. I'm like, okay, cool. This is how the stream went.
Right, you'll see how many people visited, how many views you had, like your total max or whatever, like your highest peak or whatever, right? Like they give you all that analytical stuff, right?
Yeah.
It's pretty neat.
I remember streaming on Twitch, and I actually did have the dashboard up because it gave me the ability to shoot off the next host or like raid. But you can't trust that little live number because it's never accurate.
Oh, no.
Oh, yeah.
No, you can't.
Like,
I've
there's
been-
this many viewers, and you're
I've
like,
been in, I mod M streams, and it'll say she has 1 viewer, but I'm like, there's 9 people chatting.
Right, yeah.
Like, this is bullshit.
Yeah, you
one of these
really
things
can't.
is not like the other.
You really can't count on
I'm
that.
like, I can count all the people who are chatting right now. You're a liar.
Yeah.
It does give you quite a bit of tools. I just hid that after I realized that the shit was just wonky as hell.
Yeah.
And then I used all the other awesome features that I was able to use.
Right. I actually like I've never used the Twitch dashboard even when I was on Twitch like all the time, because I
Yeah.
learned all the like bot hosts, the bot commands,
Yeah.
and raid commands, and all that stuff was like all the bots. So I never had it up. I even had like a sticky note on my screen over the viewer count,
With the commands.
just
Yeah.
over the viewer count, just hiding the viewer count. Like
Yeah, I just do
You-
the old fashioned
you know,
/host
you
or
could-
/raid.
you could hide the viewer account without putting a sticky note. It's integrated into
Okay.
the dashboard.
I mean now
Well,
it is.
that's if you use the dashboard.
I say, was it what, 2 years ago probably?
Yeah, it's been almost 2 years.
And you still have your emotes, which is crazy.
It is crazy, actually. I went back
I never
there.
took that away.
I went back there to see what's going on over there, and like I still have almost 1,200 followers. Nothing's really changed. Maybe a couple have fallen off here or there, but
They're waiting for you to come back.
well, maybe
Ring, ring.
one day. This so like, do numbers really matter? That's a question. I think that the answer is going to evolve as your numbers change as well, because best case scenario for all of us, our numbers go up and up and up and up, and it's going to be like at a certain point you're going to have to be like, do I need to hire a crew to help me? Do I need to start paying my mods? Do I need to, and like you'll be able to gauge that, using your numbers. So I do think, like, as your stream becomes more popular, those numbers become more important. And as long as you can keep that division of, like, I'm online, I'm not going to let them affect me, and then I'm offline, I'm going to see what they have to teach me, and, maybe make changes for next time. Like, that's the right mindset, no matter what your numbers are, as far as I'm concerned.
Now, to go a little deeper on that, I mean, just seeing the numbers and how they were good or bad, you need to watch the VOD as well during that peak time, because I know with Twitch it tells you like the peak hours and all that, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you go back and you click on your chat, what were you doing that made chat interact with you so much? Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Had a wizard hat on and was going.
Now see, you were copying the Gandalf, and that was popping in all the views.
They're like, oh, follow for follow.
Oh shit!
Holy shit! Yes.
Thank you, Mr. Wizard.
Now, grant me my 3 wishes. All right. That's all I had to say about that. Just look at your content, see what you were doing and what you weren't doing, and compare it to what you've known before.
I mean, that's like what Sev said. Like when you got that big day, like with all those hosts and stuff. I've been hosted. I think my biggest one was like 650 or something. But like it was very, very hard as being a kind of a newer streamer to like understand what level of engagement chat expects when there's that many active people there. And like the host was so many hundred, but like the actual number of people was less than 100 that were actually talking. But like that's still like going from maintaining a conversation with 2 or 3 people that you're used to when you're streaming versus like that entire list of chat just is fucking like it's just dropping, like things are just falling in chat. And like you like as someone who's never like built up to that level, it's so hard for you to engage that many people. And I feel like that's kind of what happened.
There's no handbook on it either.
Right, that's kind of what happened with Sev as well, because you didn't engage that number of people enough to where they wanted to hit the follow button. Like that's what it comes down to. You weren't entertaining enough for them to hit that follow button.
Which, I mean, we're never gonna know how to do it until it happens, and then we're like, oh shit.
Right.
Well, now I know.
And that's kind of part of the journey. You're like building up to like you learn how to handle more and more and more and more people. And I feel like that's why the follow for follow thing, you skip that whole step. People think that they can just skip that whole step of like learning how to be a streamer. And I've just got all these numbers because I clicked on these communities, and now, I've got 10,000 followers. But like, can you talk to 10,000 people? Like if you turn a stream on and there's 10,000 people there, are you going to be able to follow any fucking thing? Do you have any idea what it takes to maintain a stream that size? Have you ever done anything close to that? I doubt it.
I can say most of the time, the chat's going to be just F, and that's it.
Just F's in chat for the streamer though, because you're fucking losing. Yeah, it's
trying to follow a conversation from like 15 hours ago. See, it's already started. Shit. Damn it! I had something and I lost it.
That's what I was looking for.
This must be the something else you forgot.
I'm coming up on it.
Thanks, Dave.
Sneak, what were you just talking about? Being able to interact with chat. Okay,
yeah.
Never mind. Go ahead.
I was gonna move to the next topic.
Go ahead.
Because it also kind of works like those numbers, that we were just talking about, like learning how to make them make sense. Like I think for me, something that I've really enjoyed doing is maybe this last, I don't know, half a year, 6 months or so. Like I haven't seen a lot of numerical increases, but one thing I've been really working on is like the peripherals, like what happens around the outside of stream, like places like Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and YouTube. And even though when I originally started out,
Discord.
Like when I originally started out, like trying to figure this stuff out, I thought that my goal would be to just funnel everyone to the stream. Right? Like the only post I would make on those other places was like, "Come and watch me stream." Like that's all I would do.
Come and watch me stream. I'm playing the Mario.
But it's like people that live on Instagram stay on Instagram.
Like, what the fuck is a glitch?
Right. That's where they are. And so instead of trying to figure out how to like funnel them to somewhere else, I've just tried to learn how to engage them where they are. And that's a huge step, I think, when you're talking about building a community, because even though people are, living on Instagram, let's just use that for an example. Like, I can take a clip from my stream, throw it on Instagram, and get 50 to 100 views in a day. Like, maybe it stops being viewed after that, which is totally fucking cool. But like, I've taken content that I created by streaming and used it somewhere else in order to engage a small community, which is, I guess, in a nutshell, that's the goal, right?
Well, and
To
that's
share
one of
your
the
content.
that's one of the pieces of advice early on that you really reiterated with me over and over and over again.
I was just learning it, yeah.
You basically told me just put as much content out as you can everywhere you can, even if it's shit. Put it out there for as many people to see it as possible.
Yep, it's better to be posted than wait for it to be perfect.
I don't necessarily do it. I'll post Twitter all damn day long, but
but that's also part of it. Like, you learned how Twitter works. You don't have to have a shiny, polished little fucking picture of like, look how cool I am on every post on Twitter. Like, Twitter is much more of a hot take.
Ooh.
Give me 5 seconds to read these 140 fucking characters and then move on. Like, that's what Twitter's all about.
I went from Facebook to where I was typing like stories.
Yeah.
So I get over here over on Twitter and I'm like, holy fucking shit.
My wife said the same thing.
I have
She's
no
like-
idea what I'm doing.
She's like, I can't make a point in more like less than 140 characters. I need a lot more characters than that. That's why she
Tam
doesn't
said,
use it.
I'm not fucking using Twitter. I can't use it.
Yeah.
It doesn't make any sense to me. It's like a foreign language. I can't do it. I'm like, okay. It was nuts.
Yeah, it's just like, but like, as if this is what we want to do, as a career or even as just a serious hobby, learning to engage in those other places, that's really important. And like,
but
learning
that's what
how
it comes down to.
Right.
Yeah, because it's a come look at me, or hey, look at this cool thing I did, or hey, I'm over here with these jackasses, come look at us.
right.
And you're done.
Or like, if I like, part of it is learning it, and for me, learning Instagram was the hardest because I had no idea. Like, I thought Twitter was like #city, but no one gives a shit.
Yeah.
No one gives a shit about hashtags on Twitter.
Not
Instagram is
anymore.
completely different. Like, if you want your shit to be seen by anybody besides the 8 people who see your shit every day, you have to hashtag it, and like, you have to be good about like how you hashtag it because it has to be relevant to what you're doing. Otherwise,
It has
no
to
one's
be
going
like
to engage.
a quip. It has to be like a quip.
Yeah.
Like a lot of times it has to have a little funny with your hashtags or
Yeah.
the super long hashtag that doesn't make any bit of sense. You got to slow down and break it down.
But making someone take the time to slow down and break it down is you engaging with them on their level. That's what Instagram does. When I make
Right.
YouTube content, I kind of do a longer form rather than just do a few clips. I want it to be a much longer form, so it's like YouTube is, to me, perfect for the longer form content. So if I'm making a YouTube video, then it's usually going to be this show or, part of a playthrough, like an hour or 2 hours of a playthrough. Like,
Hi, Thanatos.
hello, cool chair. Can you join our stream team and kick Thanatos out?
Techni, hello, and welcome to
It's-
the stream.
It's purple. It's pretty neat.
Rocking his own merch too.
Oh shit,
definitely
he
doing
had his headphones on. Son of a bitch.
Uh-huh. Yeah.
He heard it all.
Heard
We even
every
had
bit of
chat.
it. Should have turned the camera off first. I apologize.
I think
That is a pretty snazzy chair.
I think
That's
you-
all right. We saw your boxers as you walked away.
I have sweatpants on.
I I think you and your chair need to have a conversation.
What's wrong with my chair?
Nothing's wrong with your chair. It's the person sitting in it. I think we may rather have your chair on the show from now on.
That's what Seb should do, like right now.
Shit.
Just post a picture of his chair, and that's it.
But yeah, like also, you know, Facebook was really good for us back in the Bright Light Gaming days when it was like really active, but now it's not so good as far as like being active because we don't use it the same way. You know, that's just...
I have noticed that a lot of the content on the Thieves Den Gaming page is focused more towards Destiny, but I mean, you have a big Destiny group that was playing.
Yeah, and a lot of those people,
Started as.
a lot of people aren't even really there anymore. Like it used to be, Facebook was like that was priority one for our community, and we met and created and, you know, really used the tools of Facebook to put stuff together, and it worked well for us. While, you know, our goal was to form fire teams. That was what we used Facebook for. We transitioned to Discord and kind of did both for a while, and that worked really well too because we were using it for communications and we were using it for, you know, storing information and organizing different teams and stuff. Like Discord is a great tool for anybody, even if you're not streaming. Gaming in general, Discord's great.
It really is.
I bet you could even use it for businesses. Like if you have enough people in your company, you could probably set up a Discord server and like use it the same way you would use like conference calls. But anyways, Discord
at a better quality.
Sponsor us.
So Instagram, what I think about whenever I hear Instagram, I think of these like beauty shoots or
like,
fashion,
like the makeup model girls who are like, this is
like
something with a pearlescent something or other. And now we've got moisturized earlobes.
And that, or you have like the fragrance commercial or food. So that's what I was using Instagram for at first, was food, and then I decided I was gonna.
Cool though, dude. Like you could easily still use it for food.
You can use it for food. You can use it for all the shit that I've already mentioned.
For shelter?
Gaming, yes, you can use it for shelter too. I mean, it won't cover you very well, but I mean, it's only as big as your phone.
Help me, Instagram.
Help me. I need hugs, but Instagram don't have arms.
Yes. Yeah, so I mean, I've seen all kinds of crap on Instagram. I noticed that there is a huge, if you have like music interests or you go to a concert, post that shit on Instagram.
Yeah, like all that
real.
stuff is big. Like, and I think that's something else that I've been kind of learning as well. Is like I don't necessarily have to always just only put gaming content out on any of my platforms. Like technically playing chess is a game, but Cand and I spent almost a whole Friday night, like 3 hours, just chatting and bullshitting and playing chess in the background. And like, you know, that just having that, I did a small clip and didn't even post it anywhere, but I clipped where I got him in checkmate in like 5 moves. And literally, like, dude, I can show you, like, on my Xbox right now is at least 2 messages from people who saw that clip and they're like, I want to play chess with you. You know, and it's like I didn't do anything to make that happen, but it's still like content that I created that, you know, accessed a completely different type of viewer or, you know, follower or like whatever. Like it accessed a different type of person. You're a nerd! 5 moves! I got him!
Most of the time, for those of you that don't or haven't seen me and Sneak play or haven't seen me play chess, I play like a feckin' idiot.
No.
Or I play like an idiot.
No.
And
that's not
it
true.
is completely sporadic. And I had Sneak all over the place.
I like to take my
He's
time
like,
and plan
what is
shit
he gonna
out.
do next?
But like Cand,
I
like
didn't.
he'll like move 3
I
pawns
planned
and
it,
then his
but I'm like,
fucking queen's out, and
go.
he's just like zigzagging across the board. He's fucking queen. He's got 2 knights
Chaos.
jumping around each other, like it's confusing because he has no
My
real goal. He's not actually
goal is
after
to
something.
take
He's just
everything
completely-
out and then get the king. and then if he takes my queen, get that shit back, and then kill everything else.
I like setting traps, and I like making people chase me. But like, I would set a trap, and Canned wouldn't like he'd spring the trap, but then he would like roll over with a bulldozer afterwards. Like
It was like I'm the Roadrunner.
chess is
He
a
was the
crazy game.
coyote.
Chess
I
is a
played
crazy
chess
game.
like Borderlands plays. Period.
Nice.
Oh yeah.
Have anybody else like have you guys been using any new peripherals for your streams? I noticed we've been doing the hashtag. You guys have noticed our hashtag on Twitter.
Damn it! I
That's
forgot
more
to
for like
tag it.
identification, I think, than anything else. But
Right.
using
Somebody
those-
can click that hashtag and see all of the links.
Yeah, I've got it to where I'm like following the hashtag. So anytime someone posts with it, I can at least see it. Maybe not right away, but I can see it.
So I
I-
actually
Oh,
had
sorry.
started.
Go ahead.
No,
No, go ahead.
I was waiting for you.
You inhaled to start speaking first. Go ahead.
Okay, so I have started to use it, and I was doing great with posting my stuff to Twitter, posting my stuff to Instagram, posting it on Facebook, all the places I could post it that I felt comfortable posting, and I was getting some attention. I was getting views. I was getting likes. I was getting shares, and then
Chairs.
share.
Yeah, you're sitting
Oh,
on
oh,
right
okay.
now.
No. Yeah. I was getting chairs. Like they were sending me chairs all the time,
Too many
and
chairs.
I don't know what happened. It's just like it disappeared. I just didn't do it. I didn't do it anymore. But it's one of the things that I do keep wanting to get back to, and
I mean, dude, I
actually embrace.
I think it's really important to kind of, don't put all your eggs in one basket is kind of the concept where, you don't have to use everything around your stream to like funnel people into your live stream. Hopefully
Right.
that'll happen naturally, but if you learn to engage people where they are and like give them content that they're like comfortable with or used to consuming, then you have a lot more of a chance to get them to come see you in another place than you would if it's just like you're just because like honestly when I first started doing Instagram and Facebook and Twitter and all of it was all just I'm going live, click here, I'm going live, click here, click this to see me live. Like that's all I did, and it didn't reach anybody, it didn't get any engagement, people didn't give a shit. The people who were going to watch me live were fucking there already waiting for me to go live, like watching me live. Like that's a completely different group of people. Of course, there's going to be some crossover, but for the most part, like if I put a Skyrim clip together and throw it on Instagram, I'm going to get 50 views, and it's going to be of the people who watch Skyrim clips on Instagram, not the people who watch Skyrim streams on Mixer. Those are different people.
Yep. It's a quick little video, under a minute on Instagram, and the minute it's over, and
I
you
literally
scroll down
do
to the
it
next thing.
through my Xbox. That's what's so fucking cool about this whole deal. Like I take a screenshot or I take a clip and I save it to my Xbox, and then I have an app on my phone that's the Xbox Companion app. I download it off of that app to my phone, and then I downloaded a free like video editor app, and I throw some clips into the video editor app, and then I mash it under 1 minute, and then I put it to Instagram, and it takes like 3 minutes, and it's super easy, and it's taking something I've already made. I made the clip while I was streaming, but I've taken another 3 to 5 minutes and I put it somewhere else completely.
What is the video app that you use?
UCut Video Editor, along with a couple of side apps that do like, I've got a gift shop app and I've got a glitch video effect app that I use sometimes with the UCut Video Editor, but I mean it's just a free Android app that I like when I'm rendering a video, it pops an ad up.
Oh,
And when I'm done rendering a video, the ad goes away, and I use my video. Like, that's why it's free. So, it's just as powerful, I think, as many of the other apps that you'd pay for. And I don't, like, I'm not a video editor, so I don't need a super complicated, I just need something that works quick and easy for Instagram, right? Like,
Right.
There's no reason to, spend a whole shit ton of money or effort learning something gigantic when it's easy in your pocket already.
Have you seen the videos that I've posted? My clip videos?
Yeah, I saw the last one was, well, maybe not the last one, but one of my favorite was the Call of Duty one.
The Call of Duty one. Oh, where we had a couple of those and I just kept dying.
Yes. Didn't you do a Skyrim one as well?
I actually ended it at the Skyrim clip. I just took a picture where we were standing and I was looking at the damn chain because she was not there.
Yep, we
so I had it and it slowly like zoomed in on one of the rocks. It had a link on there. But I use it's an app called Video Leap, and all of this stuff was put in there. I just input the files and then mash it together, and it is, in my opinion, is pretty strong. It has a lot more features than what I'm using because it does have a premium side.
Right.
But
still,
I just
like,
use the free shit.
Dude, like, the idea is to be putting shit out there. And, a lot of folks, like, you'll sit on the shitter and, like, scroll
That's
through,
when I make my videos.
You'll do what I call shitter Twitter, which is, to me, kind of pointless. So I started it to where I do a lot of my video editing. I do a lot of my actual social media posting. I actually shit post. It's
Shitty viddies.
Shitty viddies. There you go. It's like I've got the free time and I'm gonna have my phone with me anyway. So to me, it just makes more sense to spend a little bit of extra time. That's not necessarily like I'm missing out on time with my wife or kids or missing out on my job or anything, because I would already have wasted this time shitting. So
actually, I edited my video, the one that you were talking about, at work during a smoke break.
Yeah.
So that's 10 minutes.
A lot of times,
if I didn't get done, I got like most of it done, and then the next smoke break, I was just
that's exactly what I was gonna say. A lot of times, I'll like put it together, and then like get busy at work and do a bunch of stuff for an hour or so, and then like right around lunchtime, I'll like pull my phone back out and I'll be eating my lunch or whatever, and I'll fucking put something else together and then post it and then go back to work. And it's just like, it's what I did last night, it's the video that I took last night or the couple of screenshots I took last night. I'll just post it up the next day. And like I'm telling you now, like the Xbox app works great. I know PlayStation has an app that links up to your PlayStation. So like also Steam, if you make video captures in Steam or screenshots in Steam, you can access that on your phone. That's like, this is probably a content creator's most powerful tool besides your actual
rig. It is easier to learn your content or learn how to make the videos on your phone. It's easier to do that than to learn a video editing software on your computer.
Especially
I look at my shit and I'm like, I don't know what to do.
Dude, but like think about it. People mostly are going to watch that video on their phone. So like it doesn't need to be like 4K quality with fucking like, $30,000 worth of editing program behind it. You just need to be able to give them a minute or less of a video that they can consume real quick and move on. Like that's the concept of those types of social media places. So I'm not going to put anything more than a few minutes worth of effort into putting it out there. Now,
so Dave, go ahead.
I was just
now,
saying, if I become an Instagram Skyrim guy, then I'm going to put more effort into it. Maybe more than I'm putting into streaming, maybe, because if that works there, then that works there, then that works there. You know what I'm saying? Like,
right.
Whatever. But the
if
idea
it works,
is
it works.
Do it.
Dave and Thanatos, have you guys dabbled at all or dipped your toes in to clipping and taking your videos and posting them other places?
I have not. Primarily just time constraints. I'm lucky to find the time to actually play the game and turn on a stream at this point.
I understand that.
Which, I mean, the first step to do that is I know you use your Xbox most of the time, right?
Yeah.
So whenever you see something or something really awesome happens while you're streaming, press the Xbox button and Y or X. Y is your screenshot, X is to record it. And if you go back and look at it and it's shit, just delete it.
Yeah,
off your Xbox app.
Then it's shit. You know what I mean?
But if you really like it, download it.
You understand that
play with it later.
Got a bunch of screenshots on the tweeter, so
yeah.
No, yeah.
You have been dabbling
the functionality.
Totally. Speaking of screenshots and other fun shit on the tweeters, we've got something that we've prepared. It's,
oh God.
It's kind of prepared, but I think this is actually one of the things that really, to me, like makes a lot of sense for us to do because, as a group of content creators, it makes sense to create a bunch of content. Firstly,
Content
Dave,
creators creating content. What?
Dave made a great. You know what? Let's just display it right there. Dave, you are gonna have to tell us what happened here. What's going on here? When I get to the right scene, there we go. Boom. Dave, this is your screenshot. Now I noticed.
That's me playing Super Mario Party.
Is this a dab? Are you dabbing right here?
And
Oh
that's a
my
straight up dab,
God.
yes.
Oh my God.
So this is your dabbing here. Did you win, or was everybody else dabbing?
This is literally at the start of my stream.
Okay.
Somebody in chat had
With a bang.
said something about dabbing, and I was just like,
Well, I think from now on, you should be the dabbing wizard.
The dabbing with
I
name
think
change.
you should open every episode of the Fancy Schmancy web show with a dab.
Yeah.
Now,
Not the
see,
kind of
since
dabs
I'm in
that
the
I'm
middle,
doing, but like the dab.
I just
like
gotta
that
do
dab.
this.
Yeah.
That's all I can do.
No one can see you.
I know.
Next
I'm watching.
screenshot. Are you? Oh, okay.
Nerd.
I'll take this one. Look at this pretty ass shit.
I was trying to decide if that was Skyrim or not. I'm like,
It definitely is.
Look at the
That's-
sky. You can
that's
just
pretty
tell.
nice.
Definitely is.
Yeah.
It's heavily modded because that's how I play
Yeah.
Skyrim now. But that is
Because it's Skyrim, yeah.
yeah.
You're playing Skyrim vanilla, you're doing it wrong.
Exactly. You don't understand anything about anything at all. This is one of my favorite games to take screenshots in because they do a really good job of like making distance look good.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas a lot of other games, like you have such bad pop in that if you're looking off in the distance, it looks just like assets and not like
It's like, oh, it's bare
A mountain,
up
yeah.
until those trees.
yeah. And then it's like kind of
They
halfway.
have really good blending.
Yeah, they did a really good job of like making distance feel as big as they can. Sev, are you here, bud?
Sev?
Sev,
I think he's asleep.
That's a Tyranitar.
Sev. Svev.
Yep, he's asleep.
All right. Well, he's probably
Yeah,
actually
he's dead.
probably actually working. When he comes back, remind me, and we'll come back to his Tyranitar. But that's his living room. I've actually visited there before.
Did you pet the Tyranitar?
Well, he didn't have this then. Otherwise, I probably wouldn't have came in. It's
You're like, excuse me, Mr. Tyranitar, can I get by?
that's a scary guy right there.
Yeah.
But so like a quick tour of Severus's room, just using this picture to show you. This is the that's like right behind him is the dining room table, which has 2 chairs. Last time I was there was just
He's shitting on the table.
2 chairs. To this side, where Dave is at, actually would be where the kitchen is. There, and then
Yeah.
this
Hey.
wall is like a window to the kitchen, right? And then there's a bunch of books over here, and then so like where like this corner would be where he's streaming at.
You had me at a bunch of books.
There's so many books over, like there's a lot of books. Fireplace in the middle of the wall, and then his streaming desk is on the other side of that. And then the upstairs is upstairs. Who was next? Thanatos! I actually like this picture a lot.
It's a great picture.
I was like, spoilers, God.
Yeah, I thought about that after look. Fuck you. The game's been out long enough. It's your own fault at this point.
Yeah, I know.
It's definitely been out. Hey, tell us what's going on here.
So, chat. Spoiler alert, just in case. Well, no, I can.
Yeah,
probably
you can
dance
probably
around
say
this.
what's going on without actually spoiling.
It's
Zoom in on a sneak.
I can't get any
it's
closer.
it's
Oh,
a
okay.
scene kind of near the endish part of the game. Yeah, I can get around this because you can't really see the character all that great. You find out one of the characters that's been around throughout the franchise is actually a little bit more than what you had always thought she was.
Sexy?
And nah, I mean, if you're into that kind of
Who's not?
and it just kind of, I was like, oh yeah, I've got to get a screenshot of that, because that was one of those moments in the game where I was just like, it was really unexpected for me.
That is neat.
F11
No.
full screen.
Deal with my shit. Okay, so
Whoa.
was there one more? Because someone came in right at the end. Which one would you rather do?
It doesn't matter. They're both great. The other one just takes out the life bar on the bottom.
Yeah, but green's your favorite color too. So
It is. It is.
let's see if we get closer.
That's a good one.
As big as it gets. That is from what game?
Star Wars Fallen Order. I don't remember the whole name. Just Jedi something like
Star
that.
Wars Jedi
Fallen Order. Yeah.
There it is. There it is. And it is a great game. I just finished it, and
You
so
finished?
good. I was hooked.
So like,
Yeah, but I'm still going back and getting all the little bitty collectibles.
yeah.
That's a really good screenshot.
I was gonna say, like, this actual image reminds
Quality.
me of Salvador Dali. Have you ever seen any of his paintings?
Yeah.
You guys seen like
it's
the
not ringing a bell.
you guys seen like the melted clocks?
Yes, yes.
I thought you were going to say, I've actually melted a few clocks in my day.
I have, and I've painted some too.
So Steve is stuck with the guy with the double lightsaber. He's not gonna spoil it for anybody, namely me, hopefully. He needs to ask you how you beat that guy.
Hit him a lot and don't get hit.
Damn
It was
Dave.
easy. It was easy, Steve. You've already said how to do it. It is one of those you be patient.
Hit him more than he hits
That
you.
is true.
Exactly.
So pay attention to his moves.
Is that-
I
is that it?
don't remember what you guys
Oh,
said
and
it
here's
was.
Dave's desk. Also,
Dave's desk.
That's my desk. Hey,
don't get hit. Got it.
I'm looking at it right now.
You
Wow,
need to
Dave.
parry
Is
at
that
the right
like
time.
deja vu?
I don't currently have the switch up on my main
Oh,
screen.
shit.
Yeah,
Oh, Jesus!
I mean I could.
I'll be
It's
here
just-
all night, ladies.
It's right
I'll be here
here.
all night.
You see that? There's Twitch on Mixer chat.
Oh, don't tell people that. They're gonna
It's a
come after me.
sacrilege.
Where? Go to there.
Until they merge.
Go to here.
Until they merge into Twixer.
And then go to here. And then go to
Oh,
here.
I
Like
need
a candy bar.
I
Candy
need a
bar
Nintendo
buys them both.
Switch.
Got it. Back. That's gonna be a little smoother as we get going on this, but every week I want to kind of do some showcasing of some screenshots. If that's cool with you, Dix. And
I liked it.
I have to go back to my VODs and get some clips.
I liked it. Those are some pretty good pictures.
being an affiliate, can't you clip your streams now?
Yeah, I just don't. Because I'm lazy.
That like
There is
that,
a
like,
command
fucking
for it.
dab, like you should go clip that dab, dude. You should go clip it.
I just like go back and watch a VOD and like pull out something and then throw it into video editing and upload it.
I think like trying to have one thing a week is going to be good for us. And what I want to do eventually is going to be able to like put all of them together, like over a period of time after we do so many episodes, like put all of them together and kind of have
A montage.
a montage.
A motherfucking montage.
Yes, that's the plan. Because putting out content is what we do.
That is what we do, and we do it for fun, and we do it for all kinds of reasons.
However, coming up soon here, I'm going to be on vacation.
Me too.
I'm on vacation.
What's vacation?
Well, for me, it means not streaming. But also
Will
driving
you be
to
working?
No, I'm going to drive to Atlanta.
Hot Lana?
Hot Atlanta. It's going to be cold Atlanta by then, I think.
Cold Lana.
Cold Atlanta. We're going to visit the aquarium. and
Ooh.
a Coca-Cola place. My kids are probably gonna throw up there. I've already kind of planned that
Why is this?
because you can drink every flavor of Coca-Cola they have in the whole world.
That sounds like a good time.
My son
And a
is-
sugar rush.
To him, that's a challenge. He's gonna do Coke around the world, and it's not gonna be like with strippers and blackjack. It's gonna be actual like Coca-Cola.
Coking around the world.
He's very
Here we
excited about
go.
it. It'll be a lot of fun. But
Post
after
that
that,
shit on Instagram, man.
after that, we're gonna drive to Tennessee, and we're just gonna be like family stuff for a week or so, and then it'll be meeting up with this sad sack right here.
What part of Tennessee you going to, man?
We're gonna be visiting
Sevilleville.
Pigeon Forge.
Okay.
We're gonna be actually staying right inside of Gatlinburg.
Yep.
Yeah,
But then whenever they meet with us, they'll be in Pigeon Forge.
yeah. Is that an area close to you?
I'm in Texas.
Oh no, that's nowhere close to you.
I think
But
you're
used
closer at home, Snake.
I used to live in Tennessee, so I was
Okay,
just
cool.
curious.
Did you used to
Yeah.
live in that area or somewhere different?
I was in Knoxville, but we visited Pigeon
Opposite
Forge
side
and-
of Tennessee.
Yeah, we visited Pigeon Forge quite a few times.
It's a beautiful place. I've been there quite a few times myself. I
It is
really like it.
Pigeon Forge and Gatlinburg have real life Skyrim views.
It's true. Actually, I can show you guys some.
Mountains.
Yeah, some.
Yeah.
I can show you some photos that I have from there, and you guys would be surprised there's not a dragon like
there
in the background.
probably is. And
Like
Sasquatch?
like a
Yeah.
in the-
Yeah. Like,
no, that's just me from walking up the fucking mountain.
Oh shit.
I almost actually fell down the mountain whenever I was taking a picture. At, you know the overlook right in the middle between Gatlinburg and Cherokee, I think it is.
Is it like
No, yeah.
Klingman's Dome, or like
I think so.
just
Yeah.
part of that like road to get up to Klingman's Dome?
No, we were at the parking lot.
Ah, yeah.
And I got out and I was on the sidewalk, and the super nice guy in me had this family walking closer, and I was like, Jackson, step back a little bit. So then I stepped back, and there was no sidewalk, and it was like, so I don't know how the fuck I did it. I pulled and channeled the inner like Spider-Man. My fingers went down and gripped. It gripped the fucking sidewalk, and my foot was like, oh god,
Like,
I'm clinging to live. And then I just pulled myself up, and I'm like, oh, I can't do that.
were you really clinging to live? Like, if you wouldn't have caught yourself, would you think you would have died?
I would have died because it's not a straight drop,
Yeah.
but it is.
Nothing to
I'm a
stop you.
big
You would,
guy.
you would keep dropping.
Yep, and dropping more and hitting trees and rocks. And just going.
That's crazy.
So I'm
You
like,
didn't have your
"Oh, shit."
pickaxe.
I had a selfie stick.
Sorry.
Find out if that mountain's peppermint.
Is there a Burger King there? Yes. Yes, there is. There's probably more than one. There's also a place called.
There's two.
Oh god. It's something about Bear Cabin or something, but there's like a pancake joint. So
Wild Bear Inn.
maybe
Oh
Pancakes.
wait,
it's like really
Pancakes.
good pancakes.
I think that's the place that my mother and father-in-law went
There's
whenever
fucking,
they just went
fucking
down there.
bears everywhere. Like literally, like the entire place is made of bears. They probably used the skull of a giant prehistoric bear to create their actual restaurant.
You
I went to a
probably.
dive bar like
Facts.
that once in western Nebraska.
Was it
I think
bears?
I think everything in the entire restaurant, tables, chairs, everything was probably taxidermy.
That sounds scary
Oh,
and
man, it was
It was fucking
really
unsanitary.
does.
scary. It was like
It really does. All
was
of
like-
these things used to be
I
alive.
was like 13. I'm just like, why are all these dead
Welcome.
animals here?
Welcome to the Diner of Death.
Death Diner.
Cool.
If you don't eat it soon, we'll taxidermy it.
Here's your burger, and your burger is incidentally also your table.
That sounds like Western Nebraska.
That's great.
Way out west.
Way on out there.
So, Do y'all have any plans for the holidays coming up?
I am working right up until 5 o'clock Christmas Eve, and we're gonna hang out with the in-laws and spend some time with the family.
And then back to work like the day after Christmas.
Back to work Thursday, Friday, Thursday, whatever
Yep.
day comes after Christmas.
Dude, I don't mean to rub it in, but I have 2 more opening shifts, and then I'm not back to work until the 7th of January.
Oh, see, well, that's cool. I don't want to rub it in either, but you can kiss my ass.
Dude, I don't get these kind of things, but like once a year, like every other time of the year, I'm like working
No, dude,
5-6
take
days
it.
a week.
Take it and run with it,
Oh, for
man.
sure.
I wouldn't know what to do if I got that much time off. All
That's
at
the thing
once
is like
right now.
I planned nothing. I was like, I'm gonna go to the mountains and we'll do a couple of things, but like
Yeah.
the whole idea for me is like I am not doing things. I am just gonna enjoy being here. Oh, you're
Yeah.
going where? Let me just think about. Do I want to go? Nah, I'm gonna stay here.
I'm hoping by March I can actually get, like, you know, a bona fide vacation and get some damn time off.
Word.
M agreed with Dave saying that it definitely sounds like Western Nebraska.
Yep.
Is it like wild, wild west out there, or is it just like tacky old country?
It's like sandhills, and it's kind of weird because it's in between like what I've always grown up in, which is like Nebraska and Iowa, everything's flat in a cornfield, to like almost Colorado. So it's kind of weird.
Huh.
Seb, what are you doing for the holidays?
I'm gonna do stuff.
Oh, stuff! Great.
Yeah.
Awesome. It's good to know you have stuff planned.
I have Christmas Day or Christmas Eve, Christmas Day off, and then New Year's Eve and New Year's Day off. I just asked my boss today. I'm going to be leaving work early on the 3rd, and Jack will be getting out of school, and we'll be heading down to Tennessee. So much.
We're gonna get some fucking pancakes.
Yes, we is.
Also,
Hell
we're-
yeah.
there's a little restaurant called the Apple
Huck
Barn.
Finn's? Apple Barn, yeah, it's
The
pretty
Apple Barn that is like legitimately built on an apple orchard. They have like a processing plant in the same parking lot. You can take a tour of it, and they make like hot apple cider and apple pies, apple croissants, like a bunch of bakery goods and stuff, apple candies.
good. Apple butter.
It's a whole apple fucking fiesta. But then they have this like down home restaurant that was built in the barn that used to be like the actual barn for the apple orchard, and they built a restaurant in it, and it's like ridiculously good comfort foods. You're talking
Everything down there is
talking
comfort
fried
foods.
chicken, dumplings, roast, like all
Apple dumplings.
all the staples of getting super fat.
No,
Yeah.
no, you see the wrong thing.
No.
It's feeling the love of the South.
Yeah. Uh-huh.
It
Everything,
is love.
everything there, it has a secret agenda to clog your arteries and kill you. But it's
No,
so
it's
good.
just sugar.
So
And by Southern love, you mean butter.
diabetes.
Hey,
Diabetes.
butter didn't do nothing to you. You shouldn't have ate so much of it. That's your
Boy.
fault.
Butter.
Well, this will be the last episode that we do this year. Looking back on this year, what is one thing that you guys remember was fucking awesome?
Like in life in general,
Anything,
or
dude. Like playing Control offline with no fucking chat to worry about and no fucking agenda besides enjoying Control was one of my favorite things of this whole year. It was really, really fun.
That's what I've done for Jedi.
Yeah, played it all offline.
So my normal everyday life was just consumed by work. So I would honestly have to say,
Hey man, you have a good job. You're working steady.
as cheesy as it's gonna sound, man, I'd say meeting you guys, man, because it
I wish
it-
I was
it
a
sent
little
me-
ghost holding a heart right
Hold on,
now.
wait.
That's what I want to be.
it sent me. It kind of helped propel me down a road I might not have otherwise gone down.
That way you can see it.
It was pretty cool.
Right on, dude. No, I'm also super happy to have been able to like create, a much deeper relationship with you dickholes. Except for
Steve
Sevelis.
says it's a bad road.
Steve wishes he was in another camera box like right here, I guarantee it. Steve, do you want to be on our show?
That is an official invitation.
It's a bad road. But you have to
But
commit to being
You'd
on
be
the
down
show.
there.
Yeah, you would
And
need to be on the show.
I'm pretty sure you could figure it out.
I'm not suitable for cameras. That is a ridiculous excuse. But whenever you change your mind, let me know. Because you have an open.
Well, you're not any less suitable than this guy in the middle of the screen over here. I promise.
You need to point the other way. That he's this way.
Well, whatever.
I'm over here.
Yeah.
San Antonio.
Well,
No.
Oh, sorry. Yeah,
Yeah.
because it's backwards.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Nailed it. Hey, Steve.
got it.
Listen, I've been looking for a present to get you for Christmas this year. I'll buy you a camera, and then you can be on the show every Friday at 11 p.m. Eastern.
Happy birthday,
Well, if
Dad.
you're in the gift-giving mood, I'll pin my address in the Discord. You can feel free to load me up too.
Speaking of that, everybody put it up in the in our Discord.
Listen, I
will send all kinds of
I'll
weird
accept
things,
cash.
maybe.
can
Oh,
give you
it's
my
in
Cash
cash.
App address. How about that? Here's my PayPal address. No, but for real, Steve, I would love to do that. I've been thinking about trying to figure something out for you, and I also think that it might push your old ass to maybe do a stream or two every once in a while.
See, I
with,
thought the
see
perfect.
hockey.
with the crew, of course.
Yeah.
I thought the perfect gift, since you're Canadian, give you poutine.
I told him that, and he was very upset.
Yeah, I mean, he's like, fuck.
That's
I'm already sick of
profiling.
it.
Hey, Dave, did you have anything you wanted to say about this year? Was it an awesome year for Dave's keys?
See, he says poutine's ideal. I remember talking about this because you can't just talk about poutine anywhere because,
Right.
yes.
You'll be
Poutine
poutine
is
things
ideal.
where they don't go.
Yeah. I completely interrupted Dave.
Sorry,
I'm out.
Dave.
I'm done.
Canned.
What was the thing again? I don't know. I don't remember. I was asleep.
Oh, something about this year that was awesomes.
I'd like to give the cheesy answer of hitting affiliate, but I think more important was building this monstrosity next to me here.
The PC,
Yeah,
right on.
'cause that enabled all of this fun stuff.
I'm proud of you. Doesn't it feel better when you build it by yourself too? Like,
There's a little bit of pride in it, yeah.
I mean, yeah, obviously, YouTube is my number one help for anything involving PCs. But when
I definitely leaned on YouTube hard.
yeah. Putting this thing together was a lot of fun for me as well. So I can see where it's a big accomplishment. 2019, the year of the stream machine.
Hell yeah.
So that actually brought me back to what I had forgotten earlier.
The thing on the list that you forgot. Okay,
Yeah.
was it poutine?
So
Something else
Being-
I forgot. Got it.
being proud of where I am now, like leaps and bounds from where I was to where I am now, and the thing that I take the most pride in is it was pretty organic. Like I haven't paid anybody to do anything, and that's big.
Yeah.
A lot of people they go out and they're like, all right, I need a graphic designer to get me an icon.
Yep.
To get me emotes, to get me transition alerts, or just anything. There's so much you can do yourself if you just learn it just a little bit.
Right.
bit.
You don't have to be a master of any of it, but
And
you
it
do have
feels
to be a
great.
jack of all trades.
Yeah, definitely.
That is yes.
I learned Adobe Premiere in like 15 minutes to make a stupid meme video.
There you go.
It's the small things, Dave. Small things.
Really, it is because I've kind of had the mindset of even if I can't do it better than what I've seen, if I can do it myself, I'm gonna be way more proud of it than anything else, you know, that I could have done. You know, paid someone to do something. Like, I think I paid one time for one of my own personal logos, and it's the one that I've been using for like 5 years. It's a guy named Ace made it for me, and I've loved it every single day since I got it. So like that's like the only thing I've really paid for. Everything else I've always done myself.
It's very satisfying.
Absolutely, and it's not been easy. Learning Vegas, there's still times where I want to grab my monitor and like fucking shake the thing,
Just caveman on it.
Oh, dude, like it's a very frustrating program, but it's also very rewarding when you learn how to use it. I think we had a great episode, you guys. I'm looking forward to doing more and more. We're probably gonna push the next episode off till like the second week of January ish. We'll see where we are then. But I really hope everyone enjoys at least their couple days off for Christmas, and I will be taking a break from streaming. It'll be almost 3 weeks for moi. Also, if any of you fucktards are around tomorrow, I'll be streaming tomorrow.
Ooh.
What time?
I don't. After I wake up. Yep.
Okay. 11. 11, 12.
Maybe.
After I wake up, I will ping the Discord to see who's doing what the fuck, and we'll go from there. I would love to, if nothing else, just jump into comms and hang out for a while. Would be cool too. So.
I will likely also be on tomorrow morning. You up for some Modern Warfare, Sneak?
I could shoot the mans. I could do that.
Okay.
Yeah, we'll talk more about that later. Everyone, go through and say where you're at. What your a stream address and shit. I'm on Mixer. You guys aren't here. sneakdeep.com. Coming soon.
If you're watching us somewhere else, what the hell?
Yep.
All right, so I am
Link
Canned.
is in chat.
I am Canned. You can find me at mixer.com/canned. Over here, we have Dave Depressant. He can be found on twitchtv.com/Dave_Depressant.
Not .com.
Right.
Twitch.tv/com Dave_Depressant.
Org.
Yep.
Yes,
That's the
that.
one. I'm like,
Perfect.
not .com.
You.
Over there, you have the Antelope.
Damn
He can be found at
Tampatos.
mixer.com/ThanatosXXI. You have Sev. He is sort of AFK. He's probably pooping.
Listen, guys, Sev was here because Sev was not here because he had to actually work tonight.
Yeah.
Yes.
And he
in
is
a no cam zone.
No cam zone. He was listening. He may still be listening. He may not.
Maybe. Yeah, it shows in chat that he is listening, but he can't be heard. But he can be found at mixer.com/Sevelis.
Seveles.
Is it just straight Sevelis
I
now?
believe that is it. Yes. He got rid of his 86.
All right.
Nice guy.
And then this
Sevelis.
beautiful bearded guy is
You're here.
The sneak thief, and you're already here.
You're already here. Mixer.com/the_greatest motherfucking sneak thief ever.com. Coming soon.
Unless you're on YouTube, and then which you're on his YouTube, so.
Oh, right,
Like,
because I also put this on
Go to
Facebook.
Mixer.
Or Facebook.
Facebook
like,
too?
comment, subscribe, share this with your friends, your grandma, your dog, everybody.
Not your dog. We hate dogs. We're
All
cat
right, your
people.
cat.
Cats
Oh,
only.
Yes, cat.
Speak for yourself. I like dogs.
You have a rabbit hat on.
Fuck you.
That's
That
not
really-
a dog, you
That
silly.
really devolved, didn't it?
Goodbye,
That's all I
guys.
got.
We'll see you next year.
You guys have a Merry Christmas, Happy Hanukkah,
Yes.
kiss my ass, kiss his ass, kiss your ass. All right, I think I
Hallelujah.
covered them all.
Holy shit. Where's the Tylenol?
Hey, there you go.